Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your boy, the Beanie Boy, not Dave Meltzer, but your fave Meltzer, the South African Wrestling Observer, and welcome back to another STOMP Wrestling video. As you can see, I got the whole squad with me, I got the whole crew with me. That's how you know we're about to have a banging video. As you can see, I'm joined by Mr. No Days Off, Mr. Ricardo WrestleDrop, also Mr. MKM Mulalo Wrestling. And whether he's filtered or unfiltered, we're yet to find out. But I've also got Mr. MPKH with me here today. So, lads, they've read the title, they've seen what we're talking about, but we're here to discuss. Well, not really discuss, because it seems all of you have the same opinion, which we're going to be talking about right now. But who is the better faction? The Brothers in Arms or the Power of Positivity? We're going to be discussing who is the better faction between the Shield and the New Day. Three amazing wrestlers on each side, three accomplished wrestlers, maybe more accomplished on one side and less accomplished on the other, but we're going to be looking at them as individuals and as a faction. So brothers, let me start with the man who came up with this genius of an idea of discussing and comparing these two factions. Mr. MPKH, who is the better faction?
Who? Well, I've seen this topic on Twitter and TikTok, and I thought, do people really think the Hounds of Justice is better than the Power of Positivity? Not to say that I hate the Shield, I love those guys, but the New Day, New Day rocks. New Day rocks. So New Day for me, of course. New Day as a faction is better overall than the Shield. Okay,
Before I stir the pot, I'm going to go through the entire table and hear what everyone says. And then I'll come with my arms. I'll come with my firearms in asking the difficult questions. So, Mr. MKM Wrestling, who is the better faction, Shield or New Day?
Shield.
Okay. We'll get back to that. Mr. No Days Off. Who is the better faction?
Well, the way I look at it is you got to take the question the way it is. Who's the better faction? So as a faction, the New Day. As individuals, it's no question. We already know. As a faction, their longevity, their title reigns, how long those lasted, that's obvious. It's the New Day. The one and only New Day.
Why is the Shield the better faction?
When they made the debut, I didn't know who they were, till they come and attack every superstar, like from Randy Orton to The Rock, Ryback, and Daniel Bryan and more. The thing is, I like the theme songs. When I start hearing, when I start listening to it, even they made the entrance in by their friends. It was cool. And Seth Rollins, when I started seeing the Shield, the first person I noticed it was Seth Rollins. The others, Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns, I didn't know them at all. So the next year, I was watching NXT, I saw Roman Reigns there. Then, this guy, I've seen him in a main roster before. But Dean Ambrose, I didn't see him in NXT. I already saw Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins in NXT. In the early days of NXT.
No, I want to get to the point of the entrance because I'm very interested by that. That you find the entrance the coolest part. The New Day entered WrestleMania in a cereal box. I don't think it gets cooler than that. But I respect your opinion. I respect.
I'm not a New Day hater, by the way. I do like the New Day.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay.
But
Fair enough. Mr. MPKH, the New Day's entrance, was it cause for you to say they're the best? Or what is it that Mr. Ricardo hasn't already said that makes you believe that the New Day is a better faction?
I want to first talk about what he mentioned, which is longevity, what else? The championships that they've held. Like, they're the longest reigning tag team champions right now. We'll see if the Uso breaks that record, which could happen, but I doubt.
I hope not.
There are also two WWE champions in that faction. Still waiting on Xavier Woods, a King of the Ring, as well as, and the fact that they've established themselves as big names in the wrestling business, where Xavier was in TNA, Kofi and Biggie were doing their thing in WWE. So yeah. Also, when they joined as a faction, people didn't really, I would say people didn't really get the idea, and
I was leading to that.
Thought this thing was gonna end in like, say, about 3 months. But they proved in the wrestling world wrong, because they are still the longest tenured faction in the business. Like, they didn't need to add new members, well, besides Kevin Owens, but that's a different story.
And the Big D. I think another thing about the New Day, like you're saying, Mr. MP, is that they were never meant to succeed, you know? And I think it's crazy what we're seeing now, seeing them flourish, seeing them boom. They weren't meant to last. They were never a faction that was meant to reach the heights that they've reached. So, I mean, longevity included, championships included, everything included. Just the fact that they fought literally and metaphorically to get to where they are now makes them, for me, standard. Mr. WrestleDrop, anything else to add on that?
Let me just go through some of their accomplishments, because I know we say the Shield as individuals have a lot of accomplishments. But I'm looking at Kofi Kingston's accomplishments, for one. He's a one-time WWE champion. We know Big E has a WWE champion as well. 4-time Intercontinental. Big E has, I think, 2 or 3 Intercontinental Championship reigns. 3-time United States Championship reigns. There's 6 Raw Tag Team titles for Kofi himself. 7 SmackDown Tag Team titles for Kofi. And a World Tag Team title with Punk. So that's not even mentioning half of Big E's title runs and Xavier's King of the Ring. So we kind of do underestimate them as singles competitors, or their stuff outside of New Day as well. So I think as individuals, they held up on their own as well. They're not just a faction, just successful as a faction.
Kofi has proven to be the best Kingston in pro wrestling.
For sure. I'll back that 10 days back to back. I'll back it everything. Yeah.
Thank you, CM Punk, for that. I needed to say that.
Right.
Now I wanna stir the pot a bit, just with one question. And I mean, no disrespect to this superstar, because he himself is a proper wrestler. But looking at the New Day, right? Got 2 world champions and one who is still to win the world champion. And then we look at the Shield, who all 3 of them have won the big one. Many would argue that the Shield does not have a weak link, that it's a gathering of equals. Whereas in the New Day, one of them, whom I won't mention because I really like the guy, can be seen as a weak link. What do we say about that?
I know who you're talking about. And
what do we say about that?
The New Day wouldn't be a thing without him. I'm saying that right now. The New Day would not be a thing.
That's true.
His mic skills are bar none. His mic skills are the best in the group. in the ring, he's so underrated. So underrated.
Oh yeah.
The star. The thing is, when he won the king of the ring last year, people that were happy, like for me, I was not happy because Finn Balor should have won, and after that, Finn Balor was buried straight. And for example, with they didn't like give him they didn't push him like as much. They only they only put him in a tag team division. And the thing is, why they let the guy win the King of the Ring? If you're gonna give him a push, and some people they didn't like Xavier Woods winning the King of the Ring.
What does the King of the Ring even mean anymore? It doesn't mean
but
much.
Rich people, I don't remember hearing any criticism about him winning. I mean, then he got injured, which was the real problem.
Yeah, because he was gonna be.
When he won it, people were quite happy. I mean, from what I saw,
he was meant to have a singles
people
run,
were quite
and then he got injured.
Yeah.
So we don't know what was gonna happen.
Like,
He might have got a push, at least got a mid-card title or something. I don't know.
and it's not really
mid-card,
something.
I think, for my opinion, a mid-card would have been better for him. But him as a world champion, I'm like, what the fuck, no.
Yeah, we all agree.
So, I think we've established that yes, it wouldn't be a stable without a third person. But the third person in question is very much needed in the New Day. And I feel like with him being, as we've been told, the brainchild of the New Day, we can definitely say it wouldn't exist, let alone it going as far as it did without him. So I think to answer my own question, there is no weak link in the New Day. Maybe in terms of accomplishments, you can make the argument. But to see the harmony in which they work, they enjoy what they do. You see, that's another thing. We hardly see superstars, especially in like a faction or a stable or a trio, actually enjoy each other's company, and you can tell that they enjoy they've been enjoying it for 8 years.
Yeah.
So I feel like that is very important. Longevity, I think, is the key to what makes the New Day the best stable.
Their chemistry is unmatched. Nobody reaches the level of chemistry that they have.
Are they the best faction in WWE history?
I think that's a whole nother video that we can argue about for hours. Hours.
Oh, yeah. I don't care if I get heat for this, but New Day are definitely a top 5 faction in WWE
Oh, for
history.
sure. Top 5 for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Maybe
Number one.
they could edge top 3.
You're trying to put them ahead of DX.
Number one.
Ahead of DX, ahead of Evolution, ahead of...
That's the question. I'm
Quite a
stirring
few.
the pot.
Nah, not number one.
I wouldn't put them ahead.
All right.
I wouldn't put
That's
them
all I wanted to know.
But they make
Top
a
five.
That's all I wanted to know.
They make a case. It's
Definitely top
debatable.
five.
It's debatable for sure, but I wouldn't put them there.
The New Day, to me, it's like a mid-card faction and tag team.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
let's go.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
One eternity later.
I
Oh,
cannot
that's a
believe
goal.
what
Hold
I'm
on.
hearing.
Our apologies. The views
I'm
and
about to go
opinions,
full on MJF mode right
the
now.
views
Oh,
and
boy.
opinions shared on
I'm about to
Mulalo's
go
blog
full
of the
MJF
screen
mode on you, boy.
are not
What
the views and
hell?
opinions shared by STOMP
Mid-card.
Wrestling.
I think we need to have a meeting after this. Someone's getting future endeavored for that statement.
Someone is getting future endeavored.
Somebody's
How do you say
getting-
mid-card and New Day in the same sentence, bro?
Somebody is definitely getting MJF'd with this ring. Ha 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 ha. No, not like that.
Because the gimmicks, it's like a children's cartoon.
But WWE at the time were catering to children. So what do you expect?
Okay,
And
I
then
think
you-
we need to end
they-
this
and
video.
then
It's gonna give me an aneurysm or
The
something.
Shield,
Before this,
the Shield, the House of Justice, the gimmick name is like it's like an action. It's like you're watching an action movie.
Let me put this to you. What world titles did the Shield win while they were the Shield?
Nothing.
Exactly.
They didn't win the
What world title did Kofi Kingston win while he was in the New Day?
What world title did he win while he was in the New Day?
Exactly.
Wow.
So please, I don't want to hear it.
So yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to call it rest. And that's another video for another day. I think already we have run our course with this one.
Yeah.
I think it's clear. I'm in the middle. I love them both. I think we all love them both. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into yet another Stomp Wrestling video. If you liked it, don't forget to stomp that like button. If you enjoy our content, don't forget to stomp that subscription bell. And if you want to see more Stomp Boys, tell us in the comments what you'd like us to discuss, break down, and maybe have a few controversial opinions about no names mentioned. Anyway, it's been your boys, the Stomp Boys, Mr. MKM Wrestling, Mr. MPKH, both filtered and unfiltered, and Mr. No Days Off, Mr. WrestleDrop, and finally myself, the Beanie Boy, the South African Wrestling Observer. That was our view of who is better, the New Day or the Shield. And I feel that it was just too sweet. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, the South African Wrestling Observer, BNB. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I'm gonna step out for this one.
Got it! The floor is yours. Why do you say the Shield?
Because they made their entrance like at the crowd. Man, manana baka mo man itwa. Asita wata o manana simta man dawa bin fa to dawa ma ko mo tuki na wa ko rasi ai manana itwa ko to.
You the one who froze. Everyone else was on.
You froze my side. That's all I said. I don't.
Blooper. Another blooper.